these people, if they think that Nigerians have not, some of them are still living in their own fool's paradise. They're still thinking that they can still do whatever they like. And the annoying aspect of it is that when they are doing all these things they are doing, most of them think that Tinubu has won the election. So if Tinubu they believe that even if you take a picture of Tinubu on live support, people will still vote for him because they feel that their money, the money they have, the money that they stole from Nigerians, that money they're going to use it to buy everybody and do everything they want to do. So they have this belief, but what they forget is that they are not God. I keep saying to my wife, I was saying to her a few hours ago that I hope Tinubu comes back. That this one that Tinubu is hiding. That what I want to happen is that let him be exposed in the front of let it be on live TV. I'm not wishing him there too, but that is ill health. Let it be on live TV one day. He will just come there. Nigerians will see the evidence of. He will not be able to hide that one. Right now they're hiding it. Let him come back. There's somebody that was saying on Twitter now that he'll be back today or tomorrow. They should package him. Find a way they're going to package him. But one thing they should know is that the campaign is how many months. They cannot hide this man for how many months. God is going to expose them. They think they're playing God now. What APC are doing is they're playing God. They think that they can lord it over Nigerians, they can lord it over the common man. But when people say that P2B has a divine mandate, when people think that it's just, if you see how things are lining up, the way things are lining up by themselves, the man is not doing a lot. Okay? People that are supporting P2B are using their own resources to support P2B. P2B is not spending his money really. If he's spending money, he's not spending on other things. All these rallies, people are bringing money. I'm following a lot of people on Twitter. Come and see how people are pasting accounts, people are paying money into. Nigerians are paying their money into this movement. People are pasting bank statements. Look at the money people are sending. These are people's hard-earned money. So people are investing because they believe that they are doing it for themselves. And when you are doing something for yourself, the kind of enthusiasm you're going to use, the way you're going to be doing it, you're going to be doing with all your energy. All these people that are buying people. I hear that the women that went to the one at Owerri, I have from a reliable source that is 10,000 they paid those women in Owerri. 10,000 each they collected. In Lagos, the one that they had Igbo people for Tinubu, they organized something. They shared the bank statement, the receipts, everything. It's on social media. It's 4,500 naira each. They paid those Igbo people that I don't know how many of them went there. The whole money they spent, about 16 million, they spent on that event. So as they are doing these things they are doing, people are bringing the evidence of what they should keep buying voters. But the difference between what they are doing and what the P2B movements are doing is that P2B movement are from people who are invested because they believe that they're fighting for themselves. It's not like Tinubu them who are people are around him trying to collect money from them. Look at this woman that come on live TV. These people from a privilege. Her father is not where she comes from a privileged background. This is a Thomas family. They are a rich family in Lagos. So she's from a privileged background, and Tinubu has helped her to be in the house for three times. So that's about 12 years. So these are people that are in Tinubu's. They've enjoyed the closeness with Tinubu. So, but people that have not enjoyed it, they want those people to continue to suffer. They are trying for Tinubu to get there so he can give them more. Obviously, if Tinubu is the president today, that woman that is talking, she's going to have a juicy post now. The money will keep flowing. So these people are not fighting for Nigerians, they're fighting for themselves. But that is the difference. The movement is about Nigerians, it's about the masses. All these other people who are busy doing Bola Tinubu, all these things, who believe that no matter how Tinubu is, even if Tinubu is half dead, people will vote for him. In their own mind, they believe that Tinubu has already won. They should keep playing God. I want them they should continue to feel that they have won the election. They should continue doing that because they are God. But don't worry. When people say that this is a divine something, they will see. Eventually, everything as there's progress, more things will be happening. Everything is working out the way I think it's going to work out. But people will not see. People think that they know what's going to happen at the end. They'll be shocked. I hope he comes back. He should come back. I hope he comes back this weekend. We'll see how the campaign will go for them. All of them will be exposed. As they continue to do all these things they're doing, they'll be exposed. It will only take time. People should not worry. Continue to do what they are doing. Continue to sensitize people. This tribute them, they should continue to have all the confidence in the world. They'll be disappointed. I will stop here for now to allow that people to talk. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Son of God, for that wonderful submission of yours. Exactly, they think maybe they are playing God right now. They just feel this man is going to win the election, but we will shock them. We will make them understand. So this time around, it's not going to be business as usual. And like I said, I'm so happy because a lot of people are beginning to understand politics and they are getting interested in politics compared to before, that nobody cares about who becomes the next president and things like that. I'm really, really happy. These guys are going to see that Nigerians are tired of the frustration of the. Please don't unmute yourself if it's not your turn to speak, please.
Are tired of the
Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry Icon, please, your mic is unmuted. Please mute yourself. Thank you very much. This time around, you're going to see that Nigerians are tired, because they've weaponized poverty. Just listen to that woman's interview saying that people come to our house knocking, out begging her for stuff, telling her to help me. That's the reason, one of the reasons why she has to go out and rest. Just imagine the kind of mentality, the people who want to govern, the kind of mentality that they have. It's just unfortunate. It's so terrible. 1 minute you're saying one thing, the next minute you're contradicting yourself. When you're not feeling well, you go out. When you're not feeling well, somebody who claimed she built a healthcare center and equipped it. If you equipped it and you built it to standard, why can't you go there when you're not well? Why? Nigerians, I beg, make we sharp up. Make we sharp up and tell these people, say, there be one, now we gonna be majority. We have to sharp up and let these people know that we cannot continue this way. We cannot. It is over. The game has changed. The game has changed. Nigerians don't wake up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks to Mr. Andrew, Mr. Alexander Gomez, Amazing Grace USA, for the super chats. Thank you so much. God bless you. Mr. Ferdinand, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone watching us right now. God bless you guys. Everyone on the comment section, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Please help us to like and share this broadcast. If you are yet to do so, make one like and share. Make this video go viral. Make people see these guys for who they are. Help us to like and share. Thank you all so much, and God bless every one of you. We're going to go on a quick break, but before I do that, guys, do not forget that we still have some spots more on the screen, just in case you would like to join us and lend your voice to the cause. All you have to do is click on the link right there on the comment section, and I'll have it right here with me on screen for us to discuss and talk about what is affecting you and I. Let people see these guys for whom they truly are. Thank you all so much. I see Kenneth. Kenneth is trying to join us, but Kenneth, your mic is not turned on. I will not be able to accept you if your mic is not turned on. Please turn on your mic and try again, so I'll be able to accept you on the screen. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. I really appreciate you guys. Endeavor to like and share. Join us every day, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, Monday to Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, so we're going to be having a debate, 6 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. Niger is very possible. For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah, hey. For lights today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Obi, yeah. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Oh, yeah, Obi, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. For better life, for better health, for better road. From consumption to production.
All right, thank you all so much. Engineer Ken, please do not unmute your mic. Thank you very much. Don't unmute your mic. Please, guys, don't unmute your mic if it's not your turn to speak. It distracts us here. Mr. Kenneth, I can see you're still here. Please turn on your mic and try again, so I'll be able to accept you. Without your mic being turned on, I will not be able to accept you. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you again to Mr. Alexander Gomez. You have done it again for us today. Thank you, Mr. Alexander Gomez, for the super chat. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. You always support us here. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. We have a Yes Corner in the building. Mr. Kenneth, you're here again. Please turn on your mic so I can accept you. If your mic is not turned on, I will not be able to accept you because it keeps showing your device is not connected. Turn on your mic when you're trying to join the screen so I can accept you. Thank you so much, and God bless every one of you. We're going to be going around again. Again before we give our final remark for the day. So I'm going to be starting with Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today.
I'm sorry, Kachi. Since I just came in, can I just make my point and leave?
Okay, but Engineer Ken was here before you, so if it's not
available, okay. Yeah. If he was, then that's fine. Because you say you're. That's why.
Okay, Engineer Ken.
Catch a ladies first, please. Let me respect Omoye's corner.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Engineer Ken. Omoye's corner, please. You have the floor.
Okay. Greetings, everyone. So yesterday I watched this video and I was irate. I mean, if there's anything that's beyond angry, I don't know what the word would be. I was infuriated. I had all kinds of emotions running through me yesterday. Just the sheer arrogance of this woman, the disdain she has for the common people. You claim to have built hospitals and you can't name one of them. You claim to have represented your state 3 times in Abuja, and look at the slum Lagos Island is. I don't know. I could not, yesterday, I just could not contain myself. I had to do a live specifically about her interview. It was all shades. It reeked of pride. The type of dangerous, these people are just there for their pockets and their power. That's all they care about. The audacity to say that you run out of the country because people are coming to beg you in your house, so you have to run outside to go and rest. Nigerians, how does that sound in your ears? I did cry yesterday. I don't know as I won't take the emotions won't take come off from my body. This woman just come national television to come tell you, say, you not get what you fit do. Una be beggars. She mentioned her son. She has a grandson. She said she told her grandson to have another child. And the boy was saying, no, mommy, wait, it's expensive. Even this one I have is very hard to raise. It's expensive. You have a son, you're a mother, and you speak like that. I'm afraid. I can only imagine how she treats her domestic staff. These people are so comfortable treating people like disposable goods. That's what it is. If Nigerians do not wake up, see, I'm so glad that this woman called in. Mr. Elvis, please, if you can cut that woman's own out and play it again, I'm telling you, let that voice go. As I personally will look up for the video, I will share that woman's emotions needs to ring through everybody's ears, because right now it's not fun and games. These people don't know what time it is. Her interview showed you that these people do not know what time it is. They asked her in the interview and said, well, did you not pay money to people and all that? She said there were a select few. There are people who are made. And then she said she told Joke Silva, you must come. Is that not forcing somebody to come and rally for your... Why is it that it was only women in the rally? Why is it that it was only women in the rally? Did we not see videos circulating of people demanding for all these market women to pay a certain sum? These people have taken us for a ride. Hey, my God. They don't say we be mumu. They don't write us off, say they are disposable. We can do anything we want with them. Nigerians. Hey. You see wetin that woman talk, wetin that mama come talk. Now wetin go happen to Nigeria be that? Not because if we don't get it, now they enact it now. Everybody they shout, they talk, they pump chest. All those people, they can disappear from the country. But guess what? Anything when they take other people, children, I see there are people who are domestic staff. It's not because they want to be. It is because of the way these people have carved the society for themselves alone. These people, their pockets are being lined. The so-called, don't believe the hype about billionaire family, popular family from one famous. Na lie, their pockets were lined. The ones where they make their money from slave trade, now plenty pass. I have no regards for people like that. Zero. You come and shame your entire family, we will drag you. There's no time for sentiments anymore. We are tired. We are tired. Do you know how many mothers are crying? They've not found their children's bodies from October 2020 that happened. They look for the children's body. They never feel give their children resting place. Nigerians, see, go and show your disdain in the voting booths. Go there and disobediently vote Peter Obi, Peter the Rock Obi, with full chests, and make sure so you wait, make your vote they counted. These people, go and show them, go and bring all of them down from their high horses. They don't take una for a ride. All the good people in Nigeria, we've been quiet too long. If you know you have the experience and you are interested in politics and you believe in accountability, please come out and contest. For House of Rep, local government, we will support you, please. This is the time. We only have one country, my people. I beg, let's not sleep on this. Please, I dey beg. Peter the Rock Obi all the way. Every other candidate now counterfeit. I know they see any other party. Now only Peter the Rock Obi now in my front. I yield.
All right, thank you very, very much, Omo Yes Corner, for that Wonderful contribution right there. I appreciate you. You always do this with us. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm going to go straight to Jerry Icons. After that, we move straight to Engineer Ken. Jerry Icons, please. You've been trying for a while to join us. So please go ahead and make a submission, Jerry Icons. We lost Mr. Jerry again. Let's move straight to Engineer Ken. Mr. Kenneth, you're trying again. Please turn on your mic. I can't accept you if your mic is not turned on. Turn on your mic, Mr. Kenneth. Engineer Ken, please go ahead. Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Katri. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, please can you give me the heads up? Because I just tuned in.
Okay, we're basically talking about Tinubu's whereabout. The APC woman leader was interviewed on Arise TV, and she was asked about Tinubu's whereabouts, and she could not give a very straight answer. First of all, she said Tinubu was in London for a meeting. Then later, she said Tinubu is resting, that even she goes out to rest when people disturbs her for help, when people disturbs her on her phone and things like that, and when she's not feeling well she goes out to rest. So basically we're just talking about Tinubu's whereabouts. Even Oshomhole couldn't give a proper account of Tinubu's whereabouts. Festus Keyamo was also asked the same question, and everybody seems to be beating around the bush.
You know, these guys are sick. Tinubu, the APC women leader, Oshiomhole, all of them are sick. You know, they are sick. They deserve to be flogged, with a barbed wire. Trust me. You know, these people are the most wicked, evil persons you can ever talk about. You know, seeing a woman that's supposed to be a mother, that's supposed to be a caring wife, that's supposed to be a dedicated mother. Look at her because of money. You know, she has sold her soul to the devil. You know, it's so bad. It really is so bad. Everyone knows that Tinubu is very sick. Tinubu is not. It is not fine. Tinubu is sick. You know, so that was why he runs to London every month or every 2 months. You know, Tinubu is going to be worse than Buhari if he should have the presidential pardon to come in as Nigerian president. You know, it's gonna be his deputy that's the one that's gonna be ruling Nigeria. You know, and this APC government is the worst government has ever existed in Nigeria politics. You know, so I believe that these guys don't want talking about. You know, they don't want talking about. You know, they don't want it. You know, I can't waste my time, my precious saliva to use to talk about them because they don't want it. You know, they are evil, and it's so saddening that the British Empire, the so-called fucking colonial people, they are the one that is doing this evil. They are the one that are putting Nigerians into this chaos, into this mess that we are. You know, they are the one. If Tinubu can leave Nigeria and be hanging out there, and the Nigerian people is suffering, Nigerians are crying all over the world for the pains and suffering that they have given to us, they should be held accountable. They should be held accountable. You know, but guess what? The British don't care. As long as they keep on stealing from Nigeria, they keep on looting from Nigeria, bring it down to England and bank in England and bank in Swiss and bank in the US and China. That is what they're concerned about. It's all Benjamin Franklin. They don't care about the African people. They don't care about the common man. That how are they surviving? They see Nigerians dying in the Mediterranean Sea. Why we have over 500 or 5,000 billionaires? When I mean billionaires, not billionaires in naira, billionaires in dollars, that have acquired wealth through this evil way that these so-called British people they all know about, but they refuse to penalize them. because all of them have caught in all these things. We have to speak truth to power. These guys are the ones. They are the ones giving all these evil politicians like Tinubu, like Atiku, like Muhammadu Buhari, like Oshiomhole, like all of them a safe haven. They're giving them a safe haven. That is why you see them having their private jet parking all over Europe. They give them a safe haven to come down and chill and spend that money. The house that Tinubu is staying right now in London, he's paying for it. The hospital that is being admitted to, is paying for it. Those are huge pound sterling. He's paying for it. So he's boosting the British economy while he's sabotaging the Nigerian economy. Look at right now in Lagos that the daughter is charging every market woman that has a shop in the Lagos market, as big as Lagos, to pay 500 naira before you can enter into the market to open your store. 500 naira every day by day. That is over 1 billion naira every day for Tinubu only through the market women. Why? See, Nigeria is gone.
Okay.
Nigeria is finished.
Thank you.
It's finished. It's finished. So what we need to do is this. We should stop talking about them. We should start talking about the West. If we go against the West will not bring these people to book. That is a fact that we got to do. We should start talking about the West. Because the West, they are the one that created this mess. They are the one that create these problems. So if they should leave Nigeria to London to solve Nigeria problem, that means the British is involved in this mess. Because all over Africa, as a continent, any other African country that is not settled, that is where they make their whooping money from. That is where they make their billions from. Name it. Just name anyone. Any African continent, any African country that want to tell them that they know what the time is, that they're not going to do their beat, they will take out that leader. So we have to stop antagonizing our politicians and let's face the West. That is what we got to do. We got to let them know that we know what they are doing. We got to let them know that. We got to let them know. So if we start doing that, trust me, they will start fixing their way out. Because if we don't do that, this mess is not going to stop. Remember, Peter Obi is coming. It's into the British circle. It's into the British circle. We don't know. We're praising him right now. We want him right now because whatever he's saying, it is what that we all want. It is what that we are fighting for. It is what we want. We want in our country, but we don't know the agreement that this guy or this dude have agreed with the British monarch, with the British kingdom, with the European Empire, with the EU. We don't know the agreement that he has with them. We don't know.
Okay.
So that means Nigeria as a country is not a free nation. It's not. We are still controlled by the European Union. So we have to bring these people to book, including the British, including the EU, and including the Nigerian government. We have to bring them to book. Let's use this platform, All Sisters platform. Let's start talking about them. If they close one, we'll open another one. From there, we'll march to their Senate. We'll march to their government houses. We'll start writing letters. We'll start talking to them.
Okay,
This is what we got to do.
Okay.
Thank you, Omoye. Thank you. Thank you, my sister Kachi. I'm very grateful for this great opportunity because
Thank you,
Is enough.
Angelica.
It's so painful. African is not free. We are still under slave, and this is the worst slave. This is the worst slavemen that we have ever been in this world.
Thank you,
Mindset
Angelica.
slavement of money, slavement of mind. It's too much. It's too much.
Okay.
It's too
Thank you
much.
very
Thank
much,
you.
Angelica.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can feel the anger in your voice, but I think this blame game is enough. Enough of all this blame game, blaming this person for our misfortune, blaming that person for this, blaming this other person for this. I think is enough. We don't. How many times? Which house would Joe Biden get for Nigeria? Or what has any of the European presidents or governors or even prime minister? How many of them get anything for Nigeria? I just think this blame game should be enough. We need to work on ourselves. We have greedy leaders, we have greedy politicians, and our mindset has to be changed. So all this blame game, I just really think is enough of all these blame games. Nigeria has everything to succeed. We get everything that we need to succeed as a country. We just have greedy and wicked and selfish people in power who care about only themselves, how to emancipate wealth from themselves and their family. So this blame game, I no support them at all. I no support them. What we need is a leader who cares about the people, a leader who has the best interest of the country at heart. That is what I feel. This blame game is okay because me, I don't even tire. We just have wicked leaders. Just listen to those interviews, make you hear the mindset of people we have. People that are supposed to be role model, people who are meant to be looking up to. Just listen to the way they sound at interviews. Just listen to the kind of mindsets that they have. Just listen. I beg blame game don't do. My hand no day again. Anyways, we're going to go straight to the next person. But yes, Madam Rita, you can call in. Just call in. I'll put it on and I'll put it on speaker. Thank you, guys. Thanks to everyone who has contributed so far. To everyone who has super chatted us today. Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew, Mr. Alexander Gomez, Amazing Grace USA. Thank you so much. God bless every single one of you. I appreciate you guys. And to all our viewers watching us from all over the globe, guys, do not hesitate to like and share this broadcast if you were yet to do so. And the lovely people in the comment section, thank you guys so much. I see all of you. I see all your comments. Thank you so much. God bless you. And our panelists, thank you so much for always coming out here to share your knowledge with us. God bless every single one of you. Ninja Watch, appreciate you. We're going to go straight to the next person we have here, which is Irene Finest, the finest of all. Irene Finest, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, good evening, Kachi. Good evening, all the panelists, and good evening, all our viewers across the globe and my fellow people in the comment section. Thanks for having me, Kachi. How are you doing today? Where do I start from? In fact, I want to start with that woman, the women leader of a person. I can't get it, and for APC, I think they need to get more competent people to come to the TV to try to defend them, because all this contradiction that is working around all of them, they are busy contradicting themselves. Festus Keyamo will come and say one thing, the other one said Tinubu, everybody's disturbing him in Nigeria. Nigeria is not enough for him to rest. Then Festus Keyamo said we should accept the basic co-riding. That is enough proof for us to know that Tinubu is fine. Then the women leader came out and said, even when small things do, they jakba. Even if na small sick like this, which means it's giving us an expo that Tinubu is sick. Okay, good and fine. What I want to tell her is that I can understand the kind of family she's coming from. And unfortunately, in Nigeria, we have quite a lot of them. That the name of their family name, the fame, the riches, and the background have the arrogancy they have. Most rich people in Nigeria, the oppression. And that is why you see the country is going the way it's going, because people are busy worshiping all those so-called first-class citizens, those people that have money, that controls wealth and all that. Madam, there are still people that are middle class. There are still people that don't that are unable to have 2 square meal a day to eat. Those are the people that are telling people like you that enough is enough. We are tired. With all the qualification that you said, that you quoted in that interview that you have heard, House of Assembly, this one, women leader here and there, madam, you were not informed before coming to the interview, because the kind of I don't know, the kind of shame that you display in that interview, I just wish you would sit down and listen to yourself over and over again. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Okay, now you came out to tell us that Tinubu have self-made people. Then why are you people bothering yourself about the obedient, which you refer as disobedient? Why are you people worried? Leave the people that are not self-made to do their thing. You people that are already self-made, then do your thing. You know what? It's so sad to market something that is not marketable. It's so sad. I can understand the frustration of all of you trying to defend something that is not, try to sell what is not sellable. I can understand the frustration. You know, you can see it's very, very easy for us to market our candidates. A lot to verify, a lot to check. Of course, it's not a saint to before some of you will jump out and start saying it's also one of them, it's also one of their own cargo. Nobody is saying it's a saint. And me personally, I'm not expecting him to turn Nigeria to Dubai, even in his first 4 years. I am not expecting it, because people like you people have put the country in such a state that, trust me, I feel pity for anybody that is even going to enter. We are saying we are tired. You said any little thing you would jackpa. Okay, fine, any little thing you said would jackpa to go and rest. Now, it's only when you people need people to go to the ballots that you will remember that there are people in the country. Imagine when everybody is busy in jackpa. At any little thing, fiam, everybody take flight and go. Which country should we now call our own? Which country will you now come back to come and be talking all those things you are talking? Madam, let me tell you, it's not too difficult to be humble. It's not too difficult to respect somebody, even if you don't like Rufai or Dr. Labati. What you display is that the level of arrogance you display in that interview was uncalled for. Please go and watch it again. Learn how to present yourself in public as a woman and as a mother that you are. And as for what Engineer Ken was just saying, with due respect, Engineer Ken, see, all this issue where we blame West always every time. Nigeria is 62 years old now. Nothing, at least, there is nothing really too good that we can write home about as a country. Okay, Nigeria was better than this before. Some of us can agree that, and even people that senior people, that senior us, they can testify to that. But continue to blame the West. There is corruption in Western countries, in as much it's not as visible as Nigeria. But some of the money that the Western politicians are stolen, how many of them travel to Nigeria to go and invest it there? How many of them come to Nigeria to store their money in our bank? They don't come. These people, they come here for medical checkup. Majority of them attend private hospital here. Private hospital are doing their business. It's not the business of the government to come and say, because he's the leader from Nigeria, or because he's a politician for Equatorial Guinea, or because he's a politician for Cameroon, you will not enter here. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Our leaders are 80% responsible for what the West are doing to us. We can't continue blaming them. When we send somebody into power, yeah, we know that they are placing fingers in places in our country. They just can't remove their eye from some of these countries that they colonized before, the Commonwealth countries. We know that they can't really remove their eye 100%, but still, you will agree with me that they have never pointed a pistol in any African leader head and say, hey, they are letting you as a president, don't work in your country, don't give them normal basic amenity, don't give them light, don't balance education in that country, or don't do road for them, or make ridicule the whole children, let them become illiterate so that they will not have voice in the country. Don't do school. Basic amenities we are talking about. The West, they make their country comfortable for all of us that are jackbarring from our own to come and live. We can't continue blaming them. We can't. We just can't. And it's so unfortunate that at any given blow, because we are helpless, we are hopeless, we start saying, if they cannot do it, we could have called for the West to come and help us. We could have called them to send army to come and help us fight terrorism. Excuse me, are we for real? How long? How long should we blame them? How long? We can't continue blaming them. As a matter of fact, if it's Nigeria that is okay the way Western world is okay, and many of all these countries pack their bag and baggages and come and start disturbing us in our country, what we are seeing in Western world actually is little from the way we Nigerians we treat them. Because we in Nigeria, we are still unable to embrace ourselves as a people. Because you still hear Yoruba man saying, my child will not marry Igbo man. You still hear Igbo man saying, my daughter will not marry Hausa. Or you still hear Hausa man saying, my son will not go middle belt. What does that tell you? Where is our unity? Why are we fighting and why are we losing our voice? Because of the problem we have within ourselves. We are divided by so many things. In Western world, we polish it and call it racism. But in back home, we call it tribalism. My brother is same. These people treat us so well. That is to tell you they are not really our problem. They are not really. I am not exempting them 100%, don't misquote me. But they are not really our problem. We need to work on ourselves. We need to work on our mindset. We as a people, we need to wake up to our responsibility. We really need to. We have to. We can't continue. We can't continue. Today we blame the West. Tomorrow we blame the West. Next year we blame the West. This person rule 4 years and go. Another one come, we continue blaming. How long? Will they leave their own country and come and kill themselves for us? They will not. Okay, now since this election have started, UN have sent their representative to come and speak with all of them. They are saying the one they can say. Have free and fair election. Coordinate it well. What else will they do? They should come and arrest all of them. Don't buy vote. Don't do this. Are they blind? Don't they come to the Western world? Don't they see how they do something? Then the Western world have to force them. You must not buy votes. You must not do this. You must give your people. No, it doesn't work that way. Diplomatically and otherwise, it doesn't work. We are human. We are not animal. We make our country like an animal zoo with our own hands. It doesn't work like that. You see many Nigerians that have stayed ages abroad. Let them go to Nigeria and stay for 1 year. I have so many friends that have relocated to Nigeria some years back when Nigeria was a bit even okay during Jonathan administration. Some of them relocated. But after staying 1 year, my brother, when they call you on phone, when you engage them in conversation, you will be disappointed that this the person you people live together abroad that live almost 10, 15 years here before going back. Under 1 year, their mentality will automatically change. The way they will be talking, the way they will be sounding. Is it Western people that did that to us? They are not our problem, really. We need to do something. We need to wake up as a people. We need to. We can't continue like that. We steal money from our country. We come and give it to them. We steal everything there. We come and any little opportunity, they come here and buy houses and keep their children here, living flamboyant lives. The school that my friend work here, go and see their children there. Did they force them to bring their children to come and school here? Somebody tweeted yesterday that they are 60-something in their class in University of Hull or something in United Kingdom here. Guess what? 40 students inside were Nigerians. Did the British government force them to come and study here? That is not the issue. That is not just the issue. We as a people, we have a serious problem. Government cannot do it alone. Government cannot do it because that Aso Rock, the war and the decoration inside is not the one ruling Nigeria. It's the people. It's the people that go there. They are the presidency. They are the ones sitting on that chair. If their mentality, their mind is not renewed, this thing we are shouting in vain. We need to work on ourselves. That is all I have to say. Because we can't come here, somebody will be driving car here, it cannot even beat traffic in all the years that is in Europe. But once he go to Nigeria, the first traffic he will drive yam and pass. After all, so they do one. He get to the next one, they say, why did you beat traffic with chook hand the policeman? Chook money the policeman hand. What can you say about that? Is it Western that is causing that? Something that you respect in where you are coming from? You drink water, you look for rubbish bin and keep the dirt there. You will not leave it on the floor. You go to Nigeria, you will not practice the same. West are not really our problem. That is all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irene Finest, for that wonderful, contribution of yours.
Thank you.
Yes, Engineer Ken.
Please, can you just give me a few minutes? Let me.
We have Madam on the phone.
Everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. Engineer Ken, please hold on. Everybody just hold on. Thank you very much, Irene's Finest, for your delivery. I appreciate that. And I support that as well. We cannot blame the Westerners for our wrongdoings all the time. No. Meanwhile, we have a breaking news. Tinubu is back in Nigeria. So I thought I should bring this in. Kashi, I just put something on the screen. Tinubu is back in Nigeria. I thought I should bring this in. It just arrived 3 minutes ago. So this is the reason why
Nigerian watching media, #1 in town. You are really watching them.
Yes. So this is the reason why I was trying to caution some people earlier on that whatever you say, please use the word allegedly. Allegedly is fine because there are so many rumors going on here and there, but one still needs to be careful. So I'd like us to take this video on his arrival to Nigeria. Thank you very much. Please endeavor to share this broadcast and like as well. God bless you all. All right, I thought I should bring this in because it's part of the things that we'll be discussing here for the past couple of days. Like you all know, this channel, we say things as it is. We don't just come up and say things in the sake of talking. We say things as it is. So he's back in Nigeria. You saw him there. That was his own channel as well. TVC is the owner of that channel. So he's back in Nigeria. So we're expecting him to talk to Nigerians maybe the next 24 hours. So this lady actually said yesterday that within 48 hours, Tinubu will be back in Nigeria. She was right, on that. So I wanted to confirm that yes, he's back in Nigeria. So with this can be a part of the topic that we still need to talk on now, because we are live. Please endeavor to share and like this broadcast. God bless every one of you. Cash over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Niger, for sharing that video. We have Madam Rita actually on the line. Madam Rita, are you there, please?
I am here. I'm here. Good afternoon, Kachi. Good afternoon, Niger Watch. Good afternoon, panelists, Mommy Diaspora, and everybody in the comment section. Hopefully, I'll be able to come in if there's no space later on. I'm just going to be quick. Referring to the video of the man at Bowling on just arriving, I'm not deterred. I mean, it's obvious, I'm going to quote from one of those stooges of PDP that says, the man is filled with more drugs than food. Obviously, he has been pumped with a whole lot of drugs than the food. So we are just watching. I mean, this clearly doesn't look very well. And, somebody who's really struggling just to have a good faith in the eyes of the supporters, because take it or leave it. I know the people from the APC, they have been scared. A lot of them have been skeptical. They're all running around him like a group of chickens around their, I don't know how to say, whether he's the chicken and he's the one that is, spreading the corn, and they're all chickens trying to pick the corn. And I see Shetima, for the first time I see him smiling, but after he left that whole hula baloo, his face changed back. So, this show of pretense, to the Nigerian space, it's quite embarrassing. We are just seeing what Houdini, the magician, cannot even do. Nigerians from these two devilish party are doing it broad daylight in our faces. Going by the woman who was speaking, I don't want to call her name, but I'm not here to promote any other person's name except Peter the Rock Obi and Ahmed Dati. Period. I'm not here to promote anybody's name, but the woman who was talking and ranting, I am quite, I was really, really upset. That's why I couldn't join earlier on, because Nigeria Watch has rules. You have to watch your language. I was at that point. If I called, maybe I would have been dropped for a while. Not blocked, but dropped for a while because of how I was feeling. Because you see a woman come on the show and she hasn't. If you ask her about the Deborah that passed on, she has nothing to say. She has children. She's forgetting that they say, as a parent, do not leave problems for your children when you leave this world. Apparently, this is what this woman is living, unfortunately, for her children. I am not in the business, I repeat, I am not in the business of soft-pedaling any politician or anyone who is not going to support Peter the Rock Obi. I will not soft-pedal anybody. And I dare anyone to tell me I am being arrogant or I am being too emotional. Please do not tell me that. There's a parable that says, don't beat me and tell me how to cry. Nigerians have been beaten so much. So these people who come on TV now, so they are not saying, okay, let us be aggressive like them. We're not aggressive. We are aggressive with facts and figures. We are aggressive with facts and figures. And anybody who is coming to this channel or who is even coming to me face to face to talk against Peter Obi, I am ready to face you. I'm not the business of pedaling anybody who is against Peter the Rock Obi or who is going to deny Peter the Rock Obi or lie against him. I will not subpedal you, and I will not say with all due respect, because we're at this point where we have to perform an exorcism. Nigeria needs to be exorcised. That is what is happening right now, because they are all demonized, so we have to exorcise them to take out that demon. And you cannot deal with the devil with kid gloves. You have to deal with the devil aggressively, and straight to the point. There's no soft pedaling or going around in circles. I don't want this thing to be long. As regards to Engineer Ken, Domosa, what you were saying about the West, I know my sister Irene Finance, she just laid it out, but there's something I really want to add to that. In a country like Nigeria, where there is insurgency, where there is insecurity, that same country, we have someone like Governor Wike who can build 12 flyovers. Same country where you have I'm going to compare APC and where you have Governor Zulum of Borno State, where there is high potency of insurgency. We see development. We see the same country like Ebonyi State that has a lower ITR than Edo State. When you see what Ebonyi State is doing, what does that tell you? What for me, what I see here is every governor, every House of Rep member, whether from National Assembly or State House of Assembly, they all have responsibility of transforming Nigeria. If Peter Obi becomes president of Nigeria, and you have somebody like, let me make an example of my state, Charity begins at Edo State now, and the way Edo State is developing, will you say is Peter Obi's fault now? No. So it tells you that the governors, the Federal House of Rep, just like this woman that came to lie on her generation, not Peter Obi or the obedience. She came to lie on her generation. She said she was former House of Rep member, but she had nothing to show. Lagos people, as exposed and as educated as you people claim, Lagosians, you have a puppet as governor. You have somebody who is controlling the market. You have a man that is on transit level to go and meet the creator. And you people are still standing and accepting nonsense. Man, Lagos, Lagos should just keep quiet and just go and sit in one corner in shame. Sit in one corner in shame, Lagosians. If this man wins Lagos, Lagosians should just keep quiet and sit in one corner. They are just puppets as far as I'm concerned. If they don't win Lagos for Peter the Rock Obi, Nigerians, please, it's Peter the Rock Obi, it's Mama, Papa, and Peking logo. Mama, Papa, and Peking logo. Peter the Rock Obi for president. Thank you. I'm sorry I took too much time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Rita, for that wonderful contribution of yours right there. Mama, Papa, and Peking, that is the logo. Thank you very much. Mr. Niger, watch, please.
All right. Joseph Tudela, thank you very much. We'll receive your 10,000 naira you just sent to us right now. God bless you. We really appreciate this. May your pocket never, ever run dry. Thank you so much, Joseph Tudela. We really do appreciate you. You have been here with us all this while. We appreciate you always. Alexander Gomez, thank you very much for your continuous super chatting. We appreciate you. Now God bless you. Yes, I appreciate every one of you for your time with us. This is one of the things that we're talking about. On this channel, we bring everything to you, whether beautiful or not beautiful, we bring it right here. Tinubu is back in Nigeria, according to TVC. I believe we are going to hear more from tonight or tomorrow. So certainly we'll bring whatever that we have back here to you tomorrow again. So, but meanwhile, let's continue to talk on this. I think we need to take another 2 minutes round so we can round up. Kashi, over to you.
Yes, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Tudela, for the support. And thanks to Mr. Alexander Gomez for always super chatting us. God bless you. I also say a big thank you to Mr. Kelvin Kell for the support. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelvin. God bless you. And to everyone who has supported Niger Watch one way or the other, either by your comments, by subscribing, by liking, by sharing, by coming here to lend your voice, whatever it is, by viewing or by sharing this to other people. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. We appreciate every single one of you. And God now will continue to bless you. So, Engineer Ken, you were going to say something, please. Engineer Ken, you were going to say something. Okay, I guess. Yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I wanted to say something. What I wanted to say is this. You know, when I talk about the West like that, you see, these guys borrow money from the West to use in Nigeria, and they share the money among themselves, take it back again to the West, open an account to the West, and put that money back into their various accounts. The West, they all knows about it. They will take that money from their account and use to develop the West. While the country, Africa, or the country itself like Nigeria, the people that they use the name to borrow those money from, the people there are suffering, dying of starvation, of which these guys are aware about it. That is what I mean.
And so how is that the fault of the West, please? That
it is the fault of the West.
No, how? I need to know how. Because if the politicians take money from here and go and dump in their country, who send them?
They are making money from it.
How many times has Joe Biden opened an account in Nigeria and
they are making money from it? They are making money from it. You should,
Did they force
you should
them?
ask. We should ask ourselves why these men. How come they don't have that investment in our country? How come they don't have those accounts in the banks in our country?
All right, Engineer
How
Ken. All
come?
right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you. Because of time, we need to round up soon. But one thing I would like to say on that, the Westerners cannot be blamed for that because they are making money. I agree with you. Yes, they are doing business. You borrow money for them, you come to reinvest it there or open an account there. They are not interested. You fought so hard for independence and they gave it to you. So if you could not manage your own country, you should blame them for it. We Nigerians should be blamed for it. The same Nigerian that is jubilating right now that Tinubu is back should be blamed for the situation that we're facing. The same Nigerian that is applauding Buhari or those that is killing us should be blamed, not the Westerners. The Westerners have developed their countries. That is where you and I live. We are benefiting from their own development. If our leaders are going there, purchasing properties here and there, opening a series of accounts here and there, it of course is boosting their economy. You cannot blame them for it. So we should blame ourselves. We should blame the gullible Nigerians who continuously support the satanic parties that have been causing us pains. We should be blaming these people. We should be blaming the government that have deliberately paid deaf ear to our cry, to our plight, and rather they are feeding their own stomach. We should be blaming them. We shouldn't be blaming the West. No, they are doing business. They know what they're doing. They are seeing everything that you and I are facing. They can see, but they are not interested because their economy are doing well. That's it. So we should move on to the next person.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja Watch, for putting that out. Let's move straight to Man of Prestige. Man of Prestige, please, are you there with us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and
Yes,
clear.
Man of Prestige, I can hear you. You have only 2 minutes, sir. Please.
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
I'm sorry for that. Can you just give me one more minute because I didn't finish making my statement the last time. I think my audio
that was your network, sir. That was your network. Okay, you have 1 more minute, 3 minutes. If your network get or interrupt you, that will not be our problem. You know.
Okay, thank you for that. Let me start from where you stop. You know, in reference to what Engineer Kem said. So let me start from there before I proceed. I think Engineer Kem, you know, you're missing the whole point. I mean, we know, you know, it was a forced amalgamation between, you know, these Western people, you know, when they colonized this country, because, you know, we have different ethnic zone, you know, they shouldn't have, you know, put us together. But they did that for, you know, for economical reason, you know, to maximize their profit. Having said that, you shouldn't be blaming them. Look at other countries in Africa or in the world. I mean, they have gone to the next level, and we are still going. You know, we are still regressing. So don't put the blame on them. And one more thing you said about our people going out over there for hospital and all that kind of investment. Yeah, they have to accept them. Every country wants an economical, you know, benefit. It's an investment to them. When you go over there and stay in their hotel, or they have, you know, in the Western world, they have to accept it. So they have no reason, you know, to say you shouldn't come to their country. So that's totally, you know, it doesn't make any sense. You have your opinion. So, but my point on that is, it's time we stop blaming the Westerns, you know, for whatever they did to us, and wake up, you know, and go from there. Thank you on that part. Then let me go back to I think I started with Tinubu. And he's back right now. So I've said something I have to say about his head. He's back to Nigeria. Good. That's good. So let him begin the campaign. Going about the people defending him before he left the country. So you see the problem. You know, I don't know who is organizing all those people coming to talk on behalf of their principal. I mean, they're not able to coordinate their talking point properly because you have this unity about the talking point. So that's not a good political heavyweight, you know, in my opinion. I mean, they have different opinion. He went there to rest. He did this. All those are nonsense. So it doesn't even make any sense. They made themselves worse. I know he's back right now. I was watching the video about that lady. I think her name is Jumoke Oke or whatever, Jumoke, something like that. I mean, that lady was very, presumption, you know, very arrogant in her way of speaking. I mean, overbearing. I mean, look at the way she was talking to those Rufai and everybody. And they have a very good point. And this is the kind of people that have put Nigeria in a peril where we are right now. I mean, she come on the news. I was looking at her body language. I said, what an arrogant lady, you know. I mean, very presumption of whatever she was saying. It doesn't even make sense what she said. So that's Nigeria for you. And Oshiomhole coming, I feel like Oshiomhole was kind of bulldozing the network. I mean, they couldn't even know how to handle her. You see, this is the problem with Nigerian media. I mean, when you have somebody like Oshiomhole that always come there to shout and bulldoze you, you won't be able to defend yourself. So that's the problem with Nigerian media. Yeah, but it's a problem with Nigeria. Thank you, Nadia Watt. I appreciate your opportunity given to me.
All right, thank you very much.
Man of prestige. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll move straight to Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, please, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, guys. Yeah, thank God that Tinubu is back. Contrary to the news making around that it's not going to be around for a while due to his ill health. Well, yeah, he's back. That still does not rule out the fact that he's still sick. I mean, it's just a remedy. The problem he's going through is just received a temporary solution. So those who are supporting him, who keep supporting him, well, I wish them luck. Yeah, back to that woman interview. Well, I was amazed when she was. I'm still thinking about when she was.
Mr. Jordan,
Yeah?
if I have to add to what you just said, those who supported him, it breaks my heart, and it caused me a lot of pains to know that in this particular moment that we all are, or the pains, these excruciating pains that we all are facing now, we still have people supporting people like Tinubu.
It's sad. You see, I couldn't even. You see how I'm talking? I feel so pain, and I can't even talk anymore because it's sad to see that people still support this man with what Nigeria is going through today.
Amen. That's why I counter my brother Engineer Ken for we blaming the Westerners. You see, the gullible Nigerians are supporting this man with all the pains that we are facing. We still have Nigerians that are still clamoring for Atiku and Tinubu or APC or PDP. This is sickening.
It is, my brother. Okay, look at, he just came back, right? Look at the airports that Nigeria have. There is no airport in Nigeria today that is comparable to the airports in just Ghana here, just Ghana. No airport in Nigeria that you can compare to the airport in Ghana. I'm not even talking about Western world. And these fools go abroad every day, every week. They see how things function. How can we blame the West for that? We can't blame the West for all those. We can't blame them for all those. They are not the one to come and fix our airport. Anytime you travel out, you travel into Nigeria airport. Once you get down from the plane, the heat that greets you, that welcomes you, most times no air condition, no AC is working till you leave that airport. You'll be drenched with sweat. You can't even use the toilets in Nigerian airports. They are very filthy, no paper towel, no tissue. And contracts are being awarded and money is being given for all this every day to provide those things. And we see we live in a country and people will begin to blame Cousin Nandi for calling Nigeria a zoo. Are you kidding me? It's only a zoo that behaves like the way we behave in Nigeria, where leaders go rogue. Leaders, behave like even worse than animals in the bush. Animals take care of takes care of their own. They take care of their peers. But look at Nigeria. The moment you give one small position to any Nigerian man, he or she becomes a demigod, as exemplified by the interview that woman has rendered. Look at the way she was exhibiting a show of shame, of arrogance. If not that he was going through that interview, if they were to be outside interviewing him, that's the kind of woman that will even slap, say, are you crazy? What? Just like Femi Kayode did some other time to the interview, wanted to slap him. Because they believe they are untouchable, they believe they are demigod. And yet they are very empty, and yet they don't even have any single sense. Because if they do, they won't be doing the kind of things they do in Nigeria. If they have shame, they won't do the kind of thing, they won't go abroad and see how things function and come to Nigeria where they're supposed to provide those things. And then they will stop, they will do everything possible to make sure that nothing is working in Nigeria. And that people will continue to support them. People will continue to run after them. People will continue to sing their praises. It's mind-boggling. At times I can't wrap my mind around how people can allow this kind of evil men to continue to exist in a society. Every time I travel, anywhere I go in the world, I see beautiful things. I say, oh, how I wish this thing can be in Nigeria. How I wish this thing can be. How I wish we can have this here and there. That woman came out to say that Lagos is the most safer place in Nigeria. Are you kidding me? Lagos, where you cannot drive your car. Pass even Akpagmo. You can't drive your car past Akpagmo in Lagos with your glasses rolled down. You must be kidding me. Your wristwatches, your whatever you have in your car will be taken away. Because Lagos houses the highest number of Agberu touts, area boys in Nigeria. All thanks to Tinubu, because those are the people that work for him. That was one of the major things he did in Lagos, which people are denying. He created the more Agberu in Nigeria in Lagos, the more touts in Nigeria in Lagos, because these are the people that work for him. Election is here now; they are all running around, killing, fighting people, fighting the opponent of Tinubu, trying to coerce people to vote for them. So that if you don't vote for them, for APC, you are in Lagos, then you are in trouble.
Okay.
And those people continue to worship him. It's a shame. May God help us.
Amen. Amen. May God really help Nigeria. Thank you very much, Mr. Jordan, for that. I'll go straight to Jerry Icon. Jerry Icon, please. I know you've been struggling to join us for a while now. Hey. Jerry Icon, don't disappear again. Mr. Jerry, if you can hear me, please try and come. We'd really like to hear from you. Let's move straight to Engineer Ken. After this, we're going to go on a short break and we'll come back for our closing remark. Thanks to everyone who has supported us thus far. I want to say thank you to Guy Onwalele. Good evening to you. I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Guy Onwalele, Daniel, Alex, Gerard Loba, I see you. Irene Finest, Omoyes Corner. Thank you so much for doing this with us today. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything you do. I can see Destiny right there. Thank you, Destiny, for joining us today. Mr. Alexander Gomez, thank you. And also thank you for the super chat. Bjorn Latif, Patience are here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate every one of you. God bless you. Osaye Were Monday or Morodio, I see you right there. Thank you so much. I see you guys. Eleri, I see you too. Okay, Naju, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining. God sent. I see you. Sam Sky, I see you too. Thanks for joining. Jeku Obedient, I see you. Joseph Tudela, thank you so much. And also thank you for the support. Namdi Ife Kandu, I see you right there. Thank you so much. Ima Johnson, I see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. God bless every one of you. Just in case I do not call your name, guys, do not be offended. Like we always say, posting your comments on the screen simply means that we acknowledge your presence here. Thank you so much. I want Nagbe Ferdinand. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Amazing Grace USA, thank you. And also thank you for the super chat today. God bless you. I see Mommy Diaspora there. Thank you so much, Mommy, for always doing this. Imo Sokri, I see you. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with us. God bless every one of you. Pepper them with love. I see you too. Thanks, the Queen Valerie. I see you right there. Ken Osa Peters, thank you so much for joining. Guy Owanlele, I see you all. Thanks, guys, for doing this with us. God bless you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let's move straight to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, please, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Catches. Man, I'm short of words about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, the way the APC shifting, the way they were calling him and praising him, Jagaban. Those men are behaving like kids. They say he's a fool for 40, he's a fool forever. Those men, all of them they are more than 50 years. And look at the way they were behaving. Even their grandchildren will not act that way. You know, it's so painful that these guys are not saying what we are saying, and they don't care. That's one bad thing about it. They don't care how the country is going. They don't care what is going on in the world. You know, they don't care. The rate Nigeria is right now, that any sensible person that is holding any political or any appointee or any governmentarian service, you know, you don't have to be smiling, jubilating, and praising yourself in the national TV at the national airport, you know, flying down with his private jets. You know, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's really bad. It shows how backward African is. It shows how backward the Nigeria elite is. It shows how backward our politician is. And it will show how backward how these politician elite is. You know, it's so a shame. You know, if I have my way, for real, all of them, I'll make sure they sleep, never wake up. So that will be a warning to the rest of them.
Okay.
Just imagine it. If these guys can behave like this, what about if they're now being charged of the whole country? What will not happen? They'll be stepping on people in the broad daylight. Their toes will not step on the ground. They'll be walking on people. Humans will be their floor rugs for them to walk on.
Thank you.
Well, my sister, I rest my case, and I pray that God should have mercy on Nigeria.
Amen.
Yes, that's all I can say. Yeah,
God
thank
should
you.
have mercy. We need God's mercy and grace right now. God should have mercy on Nigeria. Let's move straight to Mr. Kel. Mr. Kel, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good evening, Kashi.
Good evening, Mr. Kel. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great. Naja Wash, I greet you, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
My brother, you're doing good. Everyone in the panel, I greet you all. I have just 2 minutes to say this. As I've said before, Buhari is the best president Nigeria ever had. He did one thing for us. He opened our eyes to see. He awakened every Nigerian up from slumber. So now we can see clearly. There is something called revelation. Revelation. God always shows his people some signs and then allow them to make decisions from there. He said, I lay before you life and death. I advise you to choose life. Now, this thing that is happening now, we saw it 2007 on Yaradua. We closed our eyes and voted him in. 2015, he gave us also this kind of revelation, this kind of things on Buhari. We saw clearly that these guys, their health was early. We decided to vote because nepotism, because tribalism, because of religion. Now, the third one, we are seeing the man in Babylon clearly. The same thing manifesting, the same thing happening. Now, God saved us the first one on Yaradua, saved us the second one on Buhari. If we make mistake and vote this man in Babylon or the one in Adamawa, if we vote these two guys, we are not coming out of it. We are not going to come out of this. So make the right choice now by voting Peter Obi or Peter Obi. Two people. It's either you vote Peter Obi or you vote Obi Peter. These two people, you must vote one. If we mistakenly vote these two guys, the man in Bodyland and the man from Adamawa, that bought 404 and was doing kabu kabu in Semeboda, we will not come out of it. Tell everyone around you, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, everyone that you have influence over, tell them to vote Peter Obi or Obi Peter for better Nigeria. God bless you all.
Amen. And God bless you too, Mr. Kel. Thank you so much for always doing this with us. And thank you for your support to Ninja Watch. God bless you. We appreciate you. We see all you do. We do not take it for granted. Thank you very much. Let's move straight to King Emeka. After this, let's go straight to King Emeka. After this, we're going to go on a short break and come back for our final remark. King Emeka, please, you have the floor for the next 2 minutes. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I saw I can see the topic for today. They don't know the whereabouts of the Jagaban. I think he's back.
Yes, he's back.
Yeah, he just landed a few minutes ago, and his well-wishers and supporters have been singing his praises and disseminating the information on social media. And so that I think nullifies the Oshiomhole answer for his whereabouts. For the APC woman leader, I don't expect her to say much than to support her principle and to promote her principle. That was what she was there to do. Like she said, she was testing the mic and she brought out the women within her influence to come around to support her principle. Anyway, what I would rather want to say is the three candidates contesting are competent individuals. They've been leaders on their own realm, governors, some who, like the Jagaban, who has been previously a senator in 1993. So they've paid their dues, and I think each and every one of them are competent enough to rule this country. So it's left for Nigerians to select who they want to select and give that person the job. And I think with the present challenges that we are currently experiencing in the country, these individuals, regardless of what may happen, would be able to push and steer the ship forward towards the finish line. I really do not have much to say. I just joined in, so I wish all of them the best. February 25th is around the corner. I believe Nigerians will speak, Nigerians will decide, and Nigerians will vote for who they feel is competent enough to take them to the promised land. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. King Emeka, for that submission right there. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has contributed, who has lended their voice to this cause, who has been there on the comment section, dropping all sorts of wonderful ideas and suggestions. And to our lovely viewers watching us from all over the globe, thank you all so much for doing this for us. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast. That is the only way our voices can be heard, and that is the only way people can get to understand and see these people for whom they really are. So guys, help us to like and share, and also don't forget to use the $ on the right side on the comment section to continuously support the movement, support what we do here. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let's go on a short break and we'll be right back. Thank you all so much.
Yes, so we can pepper them, which are designers to pepper them. What designers to pepper them? We are so pepper them. What designers to pepper them? We are so pepper them.
All right, guys, thanks for your patience. We're right back. Thank you all so much. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let's move straight to Mr. Kel. We're going to be having our closing remark right now. Let's have our closing remark, and we're going to be wrapping up the show. Guys, do not forget to join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, for our debate. It's actually going to be very hot because Tinubu is back in town. We really like to hear from him. We really like to hear what he has to say. Right, so guys, join us tomorrow 6 p.m. Nigerian time for our debate, and also do not forget to join us tomorrow 10 a.m. Nigerian time for newspaper headline reviews. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Thank you all so much for your continuous love and support and encouragement to Ninja Watch. God bless you all. Una go spoilo. Thank you all so much. Mr. Kel, please, you have the floor to make your closing remarks. Thank you.
Yeah, Kelsey, thank you again for your generosity. The man in Babylon is back, so I will encourage the Nigerian press and the media houses to invite him and give him on the spot question. Let him answer. Article the same thing. Don't go to their houses. Don't go to their office. Ask them to come to your studio. Give them on the spot question. Let Nigeria hear from them. And I still repeat the same thing to Nigerians. Vote for Peter Obi or Obi Peter for better Nigeria. God bless you.
God bless you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you so much, Mr. Kel, for doing this with us. Thank you. I'm going to go straight to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, please, you have the floor to make your closing remark. Then we'll move to King Emeka before closing the show. Engineer Ken, please.
Thank you so much, Ms. Katri. May God Almighty bless you.
Amen.
And it's only God that will reward you and your boss, Nigeria Watch, my brother Elvis, because you are doing a marvelous work. There's no money on earth that can be able to pay you guys. And if you guys were not sincere to fight for a good liberation of Nigeria to a perfect tomorrow that we are all clamoring for, people like you who are collecting you some of money from one of these two politicians to make a better living for yourself. But you choose greater tomorrow, you choose freedom, you choose equal justice, you choose fairness, and you choose love for humanity. My prayer is this. May God Almighty, may God of love, may He never depart from you and your entire crew, Mr. Nigeria Watch. We love you. And I want to use this my 60 seconds to really thank Nigerians for the cooperation, for the one mind, one love, one truth, one color, one idea for greater tomorrow for Nigeria. Don't lose hope. The man of Babylon is around. He flew into the country today with the huge sum of amount of pound sterling to spend. Don't take those money. Do the needful. Vote and campaign for Peter Obi. Vote for your freedom for tomorrow. Vote for your conscience. Vote for good generations for your children. Vote for equal justice and equal rights for your children. We can do this. We can turn the table around. This is the beginning. Obi all the way. Obedient movement and useful for our generation. This is my summation for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
God
you.
bless
Thank you,
Nigeria,
Engineer Ken.
and God
Amen.
bless the Federal Republic of America.
Amen. Thank you very much, Engineer Ken, for that submission right there. King Emeka, please, you have the floor to make your closing remark before we end the show. But before I do that, yes, King Emeka, but before I do that, I want to say thank you again to Alexander Gomez. Mr. Alexander, thank you so much. You have done it so many times today, supporting us today. Thank you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We really do appreciate you on this platform. Thank you, Alexander Gomez. Thank you, sir. King Emeka, please, you have the floor.
All right, thank you very much. Nigeria is a country faced with multiple challenges: insecurity, dwindling revenue, herdsmen, kidnapping, and typically the regular corruptions that we currently face. My advice to the presidential candidates or the individual who is eventually going to be the next president of Nigeria is to employ competent hands that will go in and tighten the pulse, look for ways where we can raise more money, and then allocate these funds to critical areas that would help our country grow better. Today in the news, I was really upset. I saw Alibaba going to Ghana, and that broke my heart. We know they are all targeting Nigeria because Nigeria is the market. Ghana is just only 13 million people, but Nigeria is over 200. So they know their market, but why they refuse to set up a factory in Nigeria is painful. Maybe as a result of the insecurities, lack of infrastructures, power supplies, and the challenges we are currently facing. So I would cajole and hope that the next president, who will eventually appoint a Minister of Trade and Investment, who should be competent enough to go around to lobby foreign investors, not those who just want to buy our financial instruments, but those who will be willing to come in and build solid structures so that we can employ many Nigerians and our country begin to step forward. Nigeria is the biggest market in Africa, so it is entitled that if you are going to invest in Africa, Nigeria should be your destination of choice, rather than going to other countries, smaller countries like Ghana, South Africa, and then you are now selling your products to Nigeria. I think that's a huge shame and that's a huge concern. I'm hoping with this, and that things can get better and Nigeria will move and the ship will sail forward. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, King Emeka, for that wonderful remark right there. A big thank you to everyone who was super chatted us. Mr. Andrew, Alexander Gomez, Amazing Grace USA. Thank you so much, guys, for your continuous support. Rita Adams, Unstoppable, the Queen Valerie, my guest corner. Thank you so much, Alexander Gomez, Guy Onwanlili, Gerald, Joseph Tudela, Sam Sky. Every one of you on the comments today, thank you so much. You guys made the comment section very, very interesting. And to our wonderful panelists today, Machiavelli, Engineer Ken, King Emeka, Omoyes Corner, Irene Finest, Mr. Kel, everyone who participated today, who lended their voice one way or the other, a man of prestige. Jerry Icons was trying to join us so badly today, but unfortunately his network was really terrible. Thanks so much, guys. And to the mama who came and spoke to us, H.O. Thank you so much, Ma, for doing this. If you can hear our voice, we'd really love to have you here again on this platform. Please tell a friend to tell another friend about Nigeria Watch. Do not forget to like and share this broadcast. And if you are yet to subscribe, please help us to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will always be notified whenever we come on air, just like this one. Please join us Monday through Thursdays, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, for our discussion, just like this one we just had, and every Friday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time for debate, and Mondays through Saturdays, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for newspaper headline reviews. Thank you all so much. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I really love you guys. Thank you for standing by us. Thank you for doing this with us. May God Almighty make our country great again. And as I always say, may our effort never be in vain. And may the good Lord continuously crown our effort with success. Thank you so much. My name is Kachi, and this is me saying bye and peace out.
Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria is very possible. And useful. Obedient and useful. Our great Nigeria is possible. Our great Nigeria For better infrastructure, for better life, yeah, my people. For better roads, yeah, for better hospitals and health, yeah. For light today, for everything to work for us, for Nigeria. Yeah. No more hunger. Obi for better Nigeria. Obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Obi, yeah. I'll be obedient and useful. Obi, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, Obi, get it. Hausa man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Middle Belt, Niger Delta. Let us come together for better Nigeria. For better life, for better health, for better road. From consumption to production,